Thoughts on the OCG ban? Yeah, that part was wild. The OCG ban list. Okay. So, sorry, wrong site. I feel like it's wrong. I think I just came to the conclusion, chat, that it's kind of wrong for TCG players to like heavily criticize the OCG ban list when we all know deep in our hearts we don't freaking play their game. And Yu-Gi-Oh! At this point, chat, would you guys agree that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like just two different games? It really is just two different games at this point. Like you cannot be like TCG and OCG. They're just not. Like, bro, at this point, we're honestly just different games. But the one thing that I looked at and I was like, for real? That is some, I mean, Fenrir banned, chat? Really? We banned, and at that point, are you saying that Fenrir is just too good as a generic card? Because I would assume it's not for Kashtira. Yeah, they banned Fenrir. Attentive, you don't. I'm looking for the ban list. Ah, here it is. Yeah, here it is. It's two. Yeah, but the thing is, it's at 1. So at 1, it's like you don't even get any advantage from it. I mean, now would I play Fenrir in Vanquish? Like, yeah, even if Fenrir's at as many Fenrir, chat, as Konami will allow you to play in Vanquish Soul is what I'm gonna play. If they put it to 2, I'll play 2. If they put it to 1, I'm gonna play 1 because it's just like it's Earth and it's insane. But I can't believe they banned this card. Like at 1, I was like, oh, this card's fine. Fenrir greater than Pagan Burnt. That was actually what I thought too. I was like, oh, I guess that means that Fenrir actually surpassed Pank because it got banned. This is just a shitty FTK card, so there's nothing to say about this. No one has still been able, because I want to make a video on Cyberstein, chat. Because recently, I find this, actually, no, hold on. There's actually been 3 examples. This is wild. Chat, there's actually, hey Farazzo, sup fat cap, hi fat Farazzo. There's actually been, do you guys know, there's actually been 3 examples, chat, of cards that have been unbanned and rebanned recently, which is wild because for like 10 years that didn't happen. Like cards would get unbanned and then they just like kind of sucked. But there's actually been 3 examples. Yeah, Snow, Io, and Cyberstein. Like that's insane. Like usually when cards get banned, Snatch. Yeah, but that was 2015. That's a long time ago. That's my point. That hadn't happened since Snatch Steel, and that's 8 years ago. But now it seems like it's happening every year. What's the next card that's going to happen to Twitch chat? Put it in the chat right now. What's the... And also... Shut up. Fine. Dryden 2. Whatever. But the Dryden one, you guys... Like, that shouldn't have happened. Dryden doesn't deserve to be banned. What's the next card to get banned? Or to get unbanned, but will get rebanned? Blaster? Bro, Blaster sucks. Like, I'm actually going to make a video on, like... on how the Dragon Rulers just aren't good anymore. Astrograph, Blaster, Invoker, and I feel like this is the sneaky answer. Yeah, I feel like this is Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. Bro, all Sky Striker needs to do is win 1 YCS and Engage could like it could get it. It could get it. Yeah. Redox isn't good either. I've already said this, chat. If you think Redox is broken because it's a Monster Reborn, name me 1 good archetype that doesn't have a Monster Reborn. I'll actually wait. Someone just name me the deck that, like, the archetype that doesn't have a Monster Reborn and actually, like, needs it. I cannot think of one. Adamancipator? What does that card stack on the deck or something? I swear they had a Monster Reborn. Yeah, I swear Adamancipator had a monster. Dragon Link? Pisty? Pisty's a Monster Reborn. Kashtira. Birth. What? Birth. Adamancipator does. And literally every deck has a Monster Reborn, chat. Even the freaking trap decks like Ultra guys have monster. Every deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a Monster Reborn. And we're talking about Redox being good, which is a 2-card Monster Reborn, when every other deck just does it for 1. And even newer archetypes like Sword Sword, they can search them. They don't even play their Monster Reborns, and they can search them. Like Monster Reborns just aren't good anymore in Yu-Gi-Oh. Or I'm not saying no. Let me rephrase that. It's not that they're not good. It's just that they're not extraordinary or unique. So like having and every deck can run Monster, and every deck can just run the regular Monster Reborn, and they don't do it. Can you guys name one meta deck? What's the last meta deck to play Monster Reborn, chat? I'll wait on that one. Someone tell me the last actual meta deck that was like really good that played Monster Reborn. What about Invoked? I mean, Invoked was good like 5 years ago. Prank Kids. Did Prank Kids play Monster Reborn? Marincess? Isn't Dive Monster Reborn? Dive's Monster Reborn, right? Yeah. Are you guys saying Marincess plays Monster? Oh my god. My man's actually playing Burned in rank with no Mystic Mind. Alright, I'm just going to get out of here. I wish Invoked was actually worth playing. It doesn't have a Monster Reborn. It doesn't need one. Monster Reborn and Invoked would like ironically be bad because the monsters only activate when normal summon. But I kind of you're just saying it to make the point, you know. They brought back MX Saber Invoker. So yeah, looking over this chat, Monkey Board got unbanned. I believe Monkey Board's at 1 in the TCG. It's been at 1 for a long time. Circular, Soul Piecer. They hit a different Purely card. What do you guys feel about Runic Fountain? Doesn't it feel like they should have went after Runic Tip? Because the issue with Fountain is like every single deck can still do like they could just do the same thing. This only hurts pure Runic. It doesn't. I mean, I guess pure Runic is what people play in the OCG. They don't play the Runic variants. They just play pure. But like the variants are the problem in the TCG. One Fountain is harmful. How? People will just be like, oh, draw phase, activate Runic Slumber, discard a card, search Fountain, do all of my Runic shit. Runic deserved to die. I think Tip should have went to 1 because and understand chat. Like I've been the Runic player almost the entire time. But have you guys seen those duels where someone draws like 1 card and then it's Runic Tip and then it's like, oh, I drew 1 card in the Tip. Now I use Tip, banish one of your cards, get Flashing Fire, and now I draw like 3 cards. And it's like, well, now you just can't lose. You know? I kissed the guy and I regret it. Hey, none of that type of bad talk. Pride Month was just yesterday. I'm blaming people like Cap, spreading good word of Runic and ruining it. MX Saber Invoker. So I think I'm not sure like people really spoke on this, but I just don't really see the problems with Invoker right now. Invoker just summons Warriors, chat, or does it summon Warrior or Beast Warrior? Now, I'll say this. Could this card be broken in the future, and maybe that's a reason to keep it banned? Yeah, it could. Because I'm pretty sure that it summons at least a Warrior, and Warrior's like one of the most support. Those are like 2 of the best types in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Like the 4 best types in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are Dragon, Spellcaster, Warrior, Beast Warrior. Maybe you can make an argument for Machine. So like, oh, it has to be an Earth monster? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I didn't know it had to be an Earth monster. Because I mean, yeah, this card was played in Goki and it was played in Zodiac. But like, what is playing this right now, chat? Like, there's a lot of decks that can make. I mean, Burning Abyss can make it, but just what are you summoning with it? Goki, Zoo, Earth decks. I just don't think Earth decks are like a real thing. Yeah. I sold will be banned. Oh man, you know what? I should have brought up the what's it called, chat? I should have brought up the I should have showed you guys the Jib combo with the new equip spell that got revealed, which I didn't fully read. I'll admit, I didn't read the card before I tweeted. I thought you could just equip that card to any monster, and then it became a spell negate. And I'm like, bro, Konami's actually ruining Yu-Gi-Oh! But apparently, Angel Ring, the card has to be equipped with another equip card. I didn't know that. I was like, bro, how are they just gonna make an equip that says negate a spell? Like, seriously, you just want no board breakers? Like, that just seems stupid. But in Infernoble, it's kind of the same thing because the the new one, Charlemagne, he's always going to be equipped with Charles. So if you take the Angel's Ring out of the deck with his effect, then you like always meet the condition. You know what I mean? Like I thought about Makanko, but I don't know if Makanko chat can. I know that they can get to equips, but can Makanko equip any card from their deck? Because if Makanko can equip anything, then like yeah, you could play the Makanko. But like Infernoble, it's 100% like a staple. And I know no one's gonna care, chat, but like this card should be banned. I don't care what anyone says. This is just an FTK card. There's nothing practical about this card other than just FT. I think this card should have got banned. Fuck this. Yeah. Like this is just we're forgetting that Armageddon Knight is actually just an FTK card with Isold. Agreement. Yeah, why I don't know why Armageddon Knight went because they're just like, oh, no one plays it. And it's like, bro, that doesn't mean it's not broken though. This needs to happen in the TCG. And then the rest of these, I mean, low key, this is like a baby FTK card. Yeah, sorry, you're just like a baby FTK card, chat. Cause what practical thing can you do with like multiple copies of Saryuja other than like these little shitty FTK, you know, these like little shitty replay decks? That's the only time you can ever do anything with like 3 Saryuja. Is you're just digging for like your FTK pieces. So, but the rest of them are fine. Yeah, apparently Spellbook